Alright. I'm back. I swear to God. I'm gonna destroy someone. I'm gonna destroy someone. I'm gonna destroy whoever's working at Apple. Is what I'm gonna do. Come on. Work, work, work. Are we up? Are we back? For the friggin' 4th time today? I'm over this. I'm over this. Are we working? Can we work fine, please? Don't mind me getting smaller in the corner. I'm gonna make myself big again. I just needed to make the window smaller. I swear to God. This friggin' stream! Can you guys see me? Can you hear me? Is everything working okay? We're back again? Alright. I don't know if you can hear the sweet, sweet sounds of fan blades behind me blowing intense amounts of winds directly at my computer and the back of my head. I'm hoping that it doesn't have another fit. So we'll see. And keep our fingers crossed. Alrighty. Hopefully clearing some extra windows stops it from being so upset. Alright. Okay. I'm hoping everything looks like it's running smoothly. God, are we ever going to be able to finish a single character sketch? Who knows? I don't. It's going to be a mystery. Whoa. Even my, I don't know if you guys can see, but my, my brush is lagging a little bit in Clip Studio as well, which is a lovely thing. Love that. This is what I get for crash landing in Australia and attempting to do things on a high heat day. How dare I? If it keeps crashing, I am probably going to have to reschedule this for another day when it is not so warm. Purely because it's no fun if I'm talking to the void and look up and find out that you guys have been disconnected for like the last 8 minutes or something like that. Because no one wants that. I'm not super happy with where I've placed these. This is the beauty of digital art. So I can move stuff around, like making things bigger. Actually, I'm gonna make that a little bigger. There we go. And just do some wingy wings. Hello. Oh, I selected the frickin' background color. I love drawing wings. But I didn't get to finish saying this earlier, but like I mentioned, My Little Pony is the entire reason why I actually got into art. I just fell in love with all of the characters, and it was back when the fandom was like super big for creating OCs and drawing OCs and drawing other people's OCs and all that. So sorry, I'm like I'm just like constantly refreshing the feed now because I'm really worried we've crashed again. But yeah, it was a way for me to be able to try out drawing stuff and have a chance to kind of play around with color and shape, and I got so inspired by all the different characters that people would make that I had to come up with a lot of my own. Sorry, I'm just trying to adjust the camera. Nothing is working today. Nothing is working today. Oh my goodness, nothing is working today. We good? Happy? Happy? We're happy. We're happy. But my very first OC that I drew was, funnily enough, a unicorn version of myself where I forgot to draw the the ears, and I probably have it somewhere in my cupboard. I've held on to pretty much all of my old fan art because I am a hoarder. No, I just have so much sentimentality for some of these older pieces of artwork that, you know, are the whole reason why I'm here now today. But, you know, it's one of those things that's super bittersweet. Looking at my art from back then, of like how easily I was inspired by stuff. And, you know, I was like pumping out a good 11, 12, 15 designs on the daily, just like sketching stuff out. I'm like, I cannot imagine doing that nowadays, because it is just, I think it would break my brain trying to come up with that many unique designs that aren't stale. Then again, that is just, I'm a bit picky when it comes to designing OCs and the like. But My Little Pony will always hold a special place in my heart. A lot of my initial old drawing style comes from there. If you ever manage to find my old Instagram, which I might do a stream where I dig through there and we go have a look at some of the older stuff. It is kind of insane just how far I've come, even with drawing OCs and the like. But that's for another stream. And I've also got a few pieces of artwork from my partner Ben, who we recently cleaned out some storage bins and found a whole heap of old drawings that he did. And I really want to do a stream where we pick a few of the old like OCs and stuff that he created, and I will have a go at redrawing them. There's a few, I think there's a few Sonic inspired characters in there, if I'm being completely honest, which always is good fun, you know. So yeah, that'll probably be in the like the future though, because clearly my computer can't even handle having Clip Studio Paint open again. I am gonna blame the weather, because I believe it's the weather that is contributing, but my computer has been known to complain sometimes when it comes to running a few programs simultaneously. Oh my god. Don't mind me. Just absolutely dying. Much better. Alright. I'm gonna try and finish our warm-up drawing in a minute now. She's got the butterflies. There we go. Still super rough, but it'll have to do. And then we've got hair. We have to do her mane. Classic. I really love Fluttershy's mane. It's so fun to draw on. Because it's so swoopy. And everything comes together once you start adding in the hair. In fact, a large amount of my original art style, the reason why I can draw hair so well is because I would have some really insane hairstyles for some of my pony OCs, and got a lot of inspiration from not just My Little Pony, but like other media with like crazy hair. Trolls has been another big impact on my art style. Why can I not get this line correct? Oh my god. Hypothetical, if all computers disappeared one morning, would you be fine with going back to only drawing on paper? Absolutely. I am a traditional artist at heart. I have way more traditional art materials than digital materials, with like, obviously that being the case makes sense, but I went a good, gosh, I'm trying to think how long it actually was that I relied fully on traditional drawing. I think it was a good it was a good 7 years, probably closer to 6. It wasn't until I hit about 18, 19 that I really started doing a lot more digital art. So I was very familiar with traditional art and all of the quirks of that. I guess you could label it as drawbacks, but I always just liked the permanence of it. I am, in fact, one of those freaks that draws in pen and fine liner, because an artist that I really, really admired, she did a video where she talked about how having that kind of permanency helped her stop questioning a lot of her artwork choices. And so she found that she got a lot more confident and trusting with her movements. She was able to do line art a lot cleaner. She was able to do character design choices a lot easier. God, I can just not get this swoopy of the hair correctly. So I decided to give it a go and enjoyed it so much that I pretty much permanently swapped over to it. I mean, I still sketch in pencil, don't get me wrong, but having that kind of restriction, I found pushed me in terms of just having like more confident lines and trusting my gut with drawing choices a lot more. Apologies if this is not the best hair. Something is not working for me today, and I don't want to spend forever on Fluttershy. We do have actual character requests there. Oh my god! If you're wondering, the fan is blowing dry, warm air directly into my face. So, yeah. You have to say, what if all pencil disappeared too and you only had pens? Yeah, no, I'd be fine. I'd be chilling. I would literally be completely fine. Because I'm a freak like that. I'm a freak like that. There we go. That's better. He wants to start warming up the hands, and then stuff starts feeling a little better. Whoosh. All right. I think we are almost finished with Fluttershy. And then we will move on. I'm tempted to do a randomizer to see whose request we should do first. Would you guys be okay with that? Or do you want me to just kind of go in the order I received them? Because I'm happy to do that too. I just know some people have like preferences for things. Why, who, being me, who decided I was gonna have a non-pressure sensitive eraser? I gotta go, unfortunately, but you'll be posting. Yes, I will be posting all of the sketches on my Instagram. Probably not my art one, probably my stream specific one. And I'll be putting them on my Blue Sky as well. I'll probably show them off next stream as well. Just because. But thank you for stopping by, Barry. I hope you can make it to the next one. I know you're streaming as well. I really need to stop past one of your streams. But thank you so much for coming. Definitely keep an eye out. I will put a message up when I post the requests from this stream. And I hope you have a good rest of your day and that you stay cool. It's far too warm to do anything today. So hopefully you're just relaxing at home and chilling. I know I'm at home, but most definitely I am not chilling. Mostly because we do not have an air conditioner in the study, which is why my computer is throwing a fit. But you know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Who knows? Alrighty. I should probably just color pick that color again. Boop, boop. I could do yellow look for your viewership. What if you could only draw with charcoal? Oh god. Okay, see that? That might be the death of me. I cannot draw with charcoal. I have tried several times when I've done life drawing classes and everything, but it is just not in my wheelhouse, unfortunately. That is one of those tools that really tests my patience. And not in a good way. It is messy, it crumbles, it's hard to control. It's obviously one of those art supplies that's like really good for what's it called? Realism, which is something that I don't do, unfortunately. So it is just going to have to stay where I put all charcoal, which is in a bottom drawer, and exclusively use it for projects that require me to do some sort of transfer. It's like I use charcoal for transferring drawings on to materials that I can't use Lightbox on. So for instance, if I'm doing a painting on a canvas and there's no way for me to transfer the drawing to the canvas with my Lightbox, and I don't have a projector, I will use charcoal. And it's this really fun method where you print out the image or trace it using Lightbox for what you want to transfer, and then you cover the back in charcoal or graphite, and then you trace it on the side that doesn't have the charcoal, and it'll transfer the loose pigment on the back of the page to the surface, and then you can use that as your base, your sketch. Do you think you could do realism if you wanted? I probably could. It's a completely different set of skills, and like with every artistic skill, it really just depends on how much time you put into practicing. I myself don't really enjoy realism. A lot of it comes with drawing from reference and trying to accurately portray specific textures and colors and everything so that it is as close to the source material. And I'm very much a person who prefers to do whatever wild, wacky stuff my brain comes up with, which is why I love stylization so much. It's why I love ponies. It's why I love what else? Oh god, just, like pretty much all cartoons. It's why I am the way that I am, and why I love colorful horses specifically. But if I really tried, I reckon I could probably learn how to do it. The hooves being realistic is something I'm not used to. Yeah, it's one of the changes I made to my style as I started doing more like trying to integrate some more realistic stuff into my style, and found I really liked integrating it because you can get some really nice contrast with the hooves. In fact, if you go have a look on my art Instagram, I actually have quite a few different versions of pony drawings that I've done that have the realistic hooves on them. And that's purely because I saw a few other artists doing it. I really liked it, and I was like, hey, that's something that I want to try and integrate into my art style. So I played around with it and really liked it and started doing it. And that is how a lot of my art style changes, is purely from messing around and trying out stuff that I've seen other people do, which is quite normal. That is like how a lot of people encourage you kind of experiment with stuff so you don't get stuck. Those wings are fire. Thank you. Would you say it's more difficult or just different? Are you talking about the difference between realism and stylization? because again, I think it's fully dependent on the skills that people have. For myself, I would say that realism is more difficult for me personally, in the sense that it requires a very keen eye and a lot of working knowledge for light, shadow, and color theory. And that's something that I'm still actively practicing myself. I'd like to say that I've come quite a way with color theory and like my style in general in comparison to where I was a few years ago, but it's nowhere near where I want it to be. And considering how much I struggle to do it in a stylization sense, I'm not surprised that I would describe realism as harder. But on the flip side of that, I know a lot of people who do more realistic art and art styles who look at stylized work and like designing for cartoons and the like, and they can't fathom how you come up with the ideas or how you kind of take a concept and bend it in a way that doesn't look unnatural or off-putting. Because there is a fine line between stylizing and ending up in the uncanny valley, as most of you are probably familiar with. It is a fine line when it comes to drawing about what is pleasing to the eye, what is uncomfortable to look at, and what should be relegated to the very depths of hell. And there is not a whole heap of things that I have personally seen that I would relegate to the depths of hell. Mostly it's when you get like the really uncanny valley stuff that people get a little bit weird about. And that's when you're getting things like, if you think about what's it called? The Polar Express, for instance, if you're familiar with that movie, has a very big uncanny valley for the just like the style that some of the characters are in. And it's mostly because it's in a really weird middle ground of being kind of realistic enough that you can see what they were going for, but not so realistic that it made sense when you stare at it. I don't know if I'm making proper sense with what I'm saying, but if you know what I'm talking about, it's just purely like knowing where to draw the line for friggin' stylization is something that itself takes time and skill set to do. Alright. Because I am almost done with this. Just want to color in her... oh, that's not the color that I want. Purple. That'll be fine. Alright. I'm going to quickly do the color in her cutie mark, and then we are going to jump over to our next character. First, I think I'm going to change whatever this music is that I am listening to right now, because it is a lot of noise. Not in a bad way, just not while I'm trying to yap. Let's see. Let's play this. Ah, perfect. Perfect. This is perfect. But I think the next one we'll do is... we'll do Raz from Psychonauts, I think. If that was his name. I think it was. Oh gosh, that is way too big. That already looks so flipping good. Thank you. Warm-up is now complete. So we'll leave Fluttershy off to the side. We'll just leave her there. Bloop. Alright. And I'll grab a reference for Raz from Psychonauts. Hopefully my stream does not quit because I'm opening another Chrome tab. We'll see. If the stream goes down, that's why. So I got specifically a request for Raz in his classic pose. Where's my phone? That's warm-up? Yes, that is warm-up. I'm good at drawing ponies, so it is warm-up. Purely because I'm familiar with the style. It's gonna be more difficult once I pick characters and specifically characters and styles I'm not familiar with. Alright, let's see. So I'm gonna get two different images because I have a pose reference, which is this one here. God, I can just see like the massive crunched version of this image on the side of my screen, and it is beautiful. It is fantastic. Alright. How big is my canvas? I might have to change my canvas size. Let's see. File. Can I edit my canvas? Can I edit my canvas? Here we go. Change canvas size. That is what I want. Actually, no. I should be able to shrink stuff. I'll shrink Fluttershy down. Oh gosh. Oh, you know what I could do? I could do a folder for each character that I'm then going to duplicate. I'll merge it down so we can keep everyone on the canvas, but I can shrink it down so it doesn't take up a cajillion spaces on the canvas. Alright, that's better. That's better. That's better. Alright, so we've got our reference for the pose, and now I need to grab a reference for the outfit. Is this Psychonauts 1? That's Psychonauts 1, I believe that is it. I think that's the outfit from the first game. Midnight Toast, if you're still in the chat, can you let me know if this is the outfit? Or if you have a preference for the outfit, either or. I'm happy to do whatever. Can I just say, already, what a fashion icon. The red goggles on the top of the head. Please. Please. You'll love playing the games. I'm really looking forward to them. I still have to do Little Nightmares 2, because that was on my docket for games to play. First game outfit, please. Absolutely. Perfect. So it is this one. Now, the thing with drawing characters that I've never drawn before is that I have to be careful not to rely too heavily on the proportions that have already been kind of decided what I do need to be kind of aware of also is that I don't copy the game's pre-existing pose too much. So I'm going to have to use all of my artistic brain power to try and God, he's got like a really great pose as well where he has like some of the hand is outstretched and then kind of folded over as well. And the finger comes out. He's got like really spindly limbs. I'm going to try and keep those thin. And then this particular stance has him like these chest really kind of forward. So I want to make sure that I'm emphasizing that. Bring that arm up like that. The other thing with drawing new characters for the first time is that it can take a little bit for me to find proportions and a kind of design style that I'm happy with. So far I'm kind of liking the proportions that I've got, and I'm gonna try and overemphasize some stuff like when it comes to his little jeans and boots, which is really cool. Alright, I'm going to play a little bit more with where everything is, because I'm not super happy with placement. I think having it a bit more to the side would be good. And if I'm being completely honest, I think I want to make the legs longer, because it looks like he's got longer legs in proportion to the rest of his kind of scale. And then I can get a little bit more dramatic with the stance. Like you can see in the second image, his feet are pretty wide apart. There we go. That's already feeling a little bit better. In fact, I could probably overemphasize this a little bit more. Let's see. Yeah, that'll do. That's feeling pretty good. That's feeling pretty good. And then I love how the characters will pick on him for having a big head. I'm not gonna say he's got a big head, but it is definitely a very prominent head. It's a very prominent noggin he's got there. And I can see he's doing the classic, like, 2 fingers on his forehead and then, like, 2 folded over. Which is, oh, what a classic pose for someone who's got psychic powers. Love it. There we go. That's feeling pretty good. And then it looks like his nose is kind of like flattish and wide. He's got pretty big round eyes. So we will also do pretty big round eyes. But he's also kind of like squinting. I think I'm going to have to emphasize the eyes a little bit more at some point. I'm not sure if I'm completely happy with that, but that's fine. He's got like really thin, delicate eyebrows, which is awesome. And I'm like really vibing with this helmet he's got on from the first game. Specifically the one from the first game though, because I like the more like classic, almost like a pilot. Feels very pilot-esque. I mean the big goggles. There we go. We're getting somewhere. And then he's got, looks like a green turtleneck. So we'll make sure we have the turtleneck collar. And I'm guessing it's a crossbody bag. That is on the back, I think. And then he has the jacket. His massive pants. And looks like just some like simple boots. He has a little belt. Alrighty. And he has a little bit of hair that I missed escaping. Which, if you know me, I'm gonna add a lot more hair, because that's what I do. That's just how I do things. Alright, I think initial sketch is looking pretty good. And we're gonna go in and start kinda cleaning it up a little bit and messing around. The face I'm like not super sold on, if I'm being honest. I don't think I'm super happy with oh, I'm on the wrong one. I'm super happy with the shape on this side. I think I'm gonna make it more rectangular. There we go. That's better. And then we make a new layer. His literal twig thighs are a bit more glaring than his head, to be honest. Hey! He's living his best life. By the looks of it. I'm not gonna judge him for being a little smaller than, you know, I mean, he's, to be fair, I saw on the character wiki that he's got telekinesis, I think is his power, so I am not surprised that he has a massive noggin. If I was telekinetic, I would also want a massive noggin, I think. Kind of makes sense. Oh, he's wearing a striped top too. Again, fashion icon. Love it. Split second arrival, welcome! Welcome. We're doing a fan art character request stream. So you can go leave any requests over on my Instagram or on my Blue Sky, or you can put it in the chat here if you don't have either of those. Or if you can't be bothered going over there, I completely get it. He's got a few powers. I would hope so, considering this guy looks like he should have a few powers. If he only had one, I think, then he would, you know, then I think I would say, yeah, I think they should bully him if he only had the one power. Yep, you heard it right. I'm encouraging small child superhero power bullying if they are not useful. I don't know what I'm saying. Actually, ignore that. Don't quote me on that. I'm not encouraging anything. He can be as useful or useless as he wants, because my man has a massive head, so I bet all the thinking he's doing is probably a lot more thought out than anything I could come up with. So, although, again, he should have more than one power. If he only has one, I'm just, you know, if I saw them making fun of him, I don't know if I would interrupt it, is all I'm saying. Chromacopia art cancelled? No, don't cancel me. I'm just let my brain flow, you know. Don't cancel me. Who else will make your fan art if you cancel me? Think about it that way, huh? Eh? Eh? Who else is gonna make it for you? Oh, I love this, like, turtleneck that sits on top of his jacket, mind you. Insane way to wear a jacket, to have a turtleneck over the jacket's collar. But, hey, I'm not gonna question it. Brainiac's cousin. Thinking. Megamind's second cousin. Oh, true. So true. With the Chromacopia art, Split Second Arrival, this is a like specific character request stream, so if you want to find a specific character or part, just so that I have something to reference, that would be awesome. We've got good amount of time. I want to try and get a few requests down. We did unfortunately run into a lot of issues with my computer struggling with the heat. So I have a feeling we will have to do a second stream to probably finish off most of these. Just because I don't want to fry my computer. Considering I want to I want to be able to stream later this week for more games. Can I just say, I love drawing hands. I know that's not the common consensus, but after being an animator on Moon Girl for so long and having to draw like a ton of hands for that show, in gloves no less, I love it now. There's something about drawing stylized hands that I just fell in love with on that show. And now I draw hands for fun. Because why not? Damn. Oh, this is coming along so much better than I thought it would. That's a bit big, actually. Probably gonna have to this is a bit weird looking. It was just that line there. There we go. That's better. That's feeling better. I think I want to rotate these out a bit more though, to make it seem a bit more like his hand is open. That's better. That's better. Hi Ducky Chaos, welcome. Album cover. Okay, cool. I will put that in the notes. Chromacopia, where is it? So I can spell it out. Chromacopia album cover. What else did we have? My absolutely, if my request was too complicated, I can change it if that's okay. No, it's fine. Whenever I reach it. Draw him with a pen drawing a hand. They pen drawing a hand. Oh my god. That's insane. I could probably do that. Really make it, what's the word? Oh my god, I've forgotten the word for when something is like infinitely repeating into itself. God, I feel stupid. But yeah, Ducky, if you have a request, meta, it's kind of, but not the quite the word I was looking for. It's like a very specific word. I guarantee I'm gonna remember in about an hour after we finish stream, and it's gonna come to me, and I'll scream it out loud inside my study and be like, that's what it was, and it'll be too late because stream is done. But what are you gonna do, you know? But yeah, if anyone's joining stream late, we're doing a request stream, so just put any drawing requests you have. You can either put it in the poll response I've got going on my Instagram, or you can leave it in the chat here if you can't be bothered going to Instagram, which I completely get, because that's like a whole other thing you need to do. Whatever's easiest for you guys. Again, I don't think we're going to be able to get to all of them today. I'm going to try and do probably at least 3. Just because this damn weather is kicking my poor computer's butt. So. I have that copy and pasted just because I love the album. That is insane dedication. I love that. I think that is awesome. Recursive, I think, is a better fit for what I was thinking of. It's definitely a better fit. I just wish my brain could, like, work. That would be awesome if my brain could just do what I want it to do. Am I drawing on the right layer? No, I'm not. Still not drawing on the right layer. Where's my layer? There it is. My layer. I like the little wisps of hair he's got coming out from underneath his little helmet. And you know that I am going to add a lot more coming out than what is necessary, because I do that. I do be doing that. There's one character that I do that, like, specifically for, and I can't remember who it is. Who is it? I draw someone who's got, it's not meant to be having hair coming out. I have them with a lot of hair coming out. God. It'll be from a cartoon. It always is. I just can't remember what cartoon it's from. Oh, I just remembered what it is. It's not from a cartoon. It's Lazy Town. Specifically Sporticus. I draw him with quite a bit of hair coming out from the bottom of his cap, which is not canon. I'm aware of it. I know it's not canon. But hey, I do what I want, and you can't stop me. As much as you guys might want to. Gotta be really careful with tangents. I hate tangents. I hate them. I hate them. They are a artist's worst nightmare. Tangents. I'm like struggling to kind of understand the shape of this kid's nose, but that's gonna have to do. He's got like more of a grimace, doesn't he? There we go. And then eyeballs. Oh, drawing the eyes is one of my favorite parts of doing fan art, because I feel like it just like really brings it all together. Because like, you know, in most instances, the eyes are what you're going to look at first. Put in his lovely skinny eyebrows. Beautiful. So beautiful. Lovely, lovely. Tiny eyebrows. I love a good dramatic brow. It's very, very... love it. When I first saw his hair, I was surprised. Really? What's he look like without the cap? Oh, I'm so tempted to have a look now. But then that'll be me getting sidetracked. I think I'm gonna make the eyes bigger, possibly. I'm not sure if I'm 100% happy with the skull of the eyes. Oh, actually, it was the eyebrows I wasn't happy with, it looks like. So I just added that little... I zhuzhed it a little bit. And it is... feeling a lot better now. Ooh. I will say the worst thing when I'm drawing fan art is I tend to jump around and try and go back to stuff that I'm like not happy with. Which just means sometimes it takes me freaking forever to finish a piece. It's one of my biggest failings as an artist, is my penchant for going back and redoing stuff. But, you know, what are you gonna do? I think I've made his head a bit too flat, if I'm being completely honest. I think it needs to be more like rotund. And then I want to make these goggles even bigger, like really emphasize them. He's got like a lot of sharp angles in his design, which I love. I'm a big fan of super expressive shape language and a good stylization that matches a what's the word? I guess a style. God, that doesn't sound very smart, does it? I promise what was in my head made sense. Now, can I articulate myself properly? Probably not. I cannot do that because my brain is a bit broken. Probably from crash landing on Earth. Just give myself a tiny concussion. Just a little one. Just a little concussion. Just a little one. If I'm being perfectly honest, I think my brain cells escape through my antenna on the top of my head. I think they just kind of evaporate, especially when it gets warm, which wouldn't be surprising if it was the case. Alrighty. And then these goggles have their own strap that they are a part of. Ooh. There we go. And then my muscle and everything else, just like the little these things on the sides. a little... What is this? Anyone have any idea what this is on the sides of his head? These like, nodules. What is this? Is it for his brain? I'm gonna believe they're for his brain. That's the explanation I'm gonna stick with. Alrighty. I think we're pretty much done the sketch. And we'll move to a quick color. Just enough that we know what is going on. And then we'll move on to the next one. Oh, this is actually looking a lot better than I thought it would. I had a feeling you'd like his shaping. Do you actually have 4 arms? And you mean like in real life where I exist? Yes, I do. I do have 4 arms. Split second around. I just came back from a road trip. Exciting! You went to Wellington? Fun! Love that. I've never been to New Zealand. That is on my list of places to go, actually. I've heard so many good things about New Zealand. Pardon me. And Krusty Man Ben has been there before. And he likes to tell me about how awesome it is. Rubs it in my face. I'm like, geez, thanks, Ben. Actually, I'm gonna do the smart thing, I think. And there we go. And invert it. And then I'll go on a full... Oh, that's not what I want. Fill it. Then I can just go in and fill any spaces that I missed. Like, I've seen photos of New Zealand, and from what I've had described to me by a bunch of different people, it's a lovely place. I have been to Tasmania once. And that was fun. It was also my first time going when well, actually, you know what? That feels really stupid to clarify. Of course, the one time I've been, it was my first time going. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with my brain? Jeez. Be right back. The Hobbit was filmed in New Zealand. Just saying. Yes, I know. My partner went to Hobbiton because he's a massive fan of The Hobbit, which is unsurprising if you've met Krusty Man Ben. Massive Hobbit fan. And actually mainly Lord of the Rings. He's got green eyeballs. Looks like a more yellowy green. There we go. Yeah, hi Leo, have you come to join stream? Can you guys hear him? Are you gonna say hi in the microphone? Do you want to say hi in the microphone? Huh? Huh? Oh, he's sliding. He's on my drawing tablet and he's sliding. He's sliding around. He's sliding so much. Ow. If you guys could see what is currently happening, you wouldn't be surprised at all that it is Leo scaling me like a mountain and trying to get in the best position possible to scream into the mic, because that's what he does. That's just what he does. And this man here he do be having blushies around the eyes. And on the nose. But mainly the eyes, which I'm a big fan of. I love putting blushies on my characters. Probably gonna add even more, actually. Oh, what little cutie. That's too much. That's too much blushing. There we go. Nope. That'll have to do. Yeah. 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 There's another cat. I can feel him. I really have to make a, I think I have to make a little PNG for the kitties when they arrive, so that you guys can know when they're in the vicinity. Oh, I have to change my blending mode for this. There we go. Oop, wrong layer. Ooh, his little hair is so cute. I don't know what this music is, but I'm loving it. Very proud. I've read the Hobbit book 2 times. Damn! Yeah, I'm a dog person, cat cool though. Wellington has the Beehive, nickname for Parliament. Te Papa, the biggest museum I've ever been to, 6 floors, and is almost the size of a small town. Oh, no, don't tell me that. I love museums. I love museums. Don't tell me they got a massive one there. That'll make me want to go. I can't afford a friggin' random trip to New Zealand right now. Man, do I want to go. It sounds like so much fun too. This man's top is more like yellow-green. Darker yellow-green. There we go. This character is so fun to draw. And then he's got like, this bluey black gloves. Everything might be a little bit difficult to see for a little bit while I put in all the color. And then here he's wearing like a dark leather jacket, which is going to be kind of hard to convey until I start putting in like texture and stuff. But trust the process. Trust the process. There we go. And his bag has got the same red as his goggles. Oop. There we go. And then that's also here. He has red. He's got the red stripes. And like a brighter red on the goggles. More of like a true red. And he has like a silver, like a dark silver around those. Ooh. Adding color is the best part because you get to see it all come together. And then it actually starts looking a bit more like the character once you do that. And the second floor has a whole entire Gallipoli exhibit with a little sleeping. Oh. Oh. There's a simulation having a spotter gun. Amazing museum. Oh, stop it. Oh, I'm getting jealous. I'm getting jealous. I want to go to museum. I want to go to the museum. But I can't. Because I have to be responsible and junk. To be an adult with adult things to do. Oh well. I'll live. It's alright. I'm gonna eventually go through my traveling character arc. Where I suddenly decide to leave and go travel, which will be good fun whenever that happens. See, that's how I make myself feel better about having never left Australia in my entire life. And I say not leaving Australia because I'm pretty sure Tasmania counts as part of Australia. I'm pretty sure. Even though it's like a separate little island. but I'm not going to count it as a separate little island. Man's got, like, greenish gray pants. How does he come up with these combinations? It's insane. It's insane. Alright, let's see what else. He's got, like, lighter green cuffs down the bottom. And then darker shoes. They look like they've got leather. He's wearing a dark belt as well. Alright, I think I've got all of my base colors in there. Now I just need to start going in and adding a little bit of texture. Which I think I'm going to focus on the leather areas first, because we need to add texture in there. Which we will select the froggy pencil. And I'm just going to go and add some shading where I think it needs some. I've got this amazing glare on my tablet from the sun, which is just like so cool and awesome, and I love it. I love it so much. Now we're gonna add some lighter areas, even smaller brush. Because that's the good thing about leather, is that it, when it wears down, it doesn't just get darker, it gets lighter in places as well. It's like super light in some places. And then looks like the red is like a shiny red. So we've got to add some shading on that as well. And then we get a brighter red. A little too out of bounds there. There we go. And I'm just gonna bring more of that like proper red color down onto his strap, because I feel like it's a bit too brown. Too brown. Alrighty. And I want to work on his eyes a bit more, because they're a bit... not quite as white as I want them. And now to do his eyeballs, which again, one of my favorite things to do is eyeballs. Because my method for doing irises is one that was deeply inspired by My Little Pony in terms of like having the gradient on the outside. But then I also like to go really dark where the pupils are. I'll go a little bit lighter, I think, down the bottom. There we go. Bam! And then put a little highlight. Just a little one. Oh! And it just like completely changes how they look once you add in funky little highlight, you know. I think I need to go warmer for the shading. Let's go like pink maybe. No, not quite. That'll do. I do want to add some more of this like red to areas. There we go. That's feeling a bit better. And what are we missing? He's got stripes on his shirt. I'm seeing stripes. What next? It's cool because you can touch everything that's not in glass. Stop! Stop! Oh my goodness. Oh, you're making me insane. In the natural exhibit, it also has a quake house? Little shed on wheels, and it shakes like what, a 7.1 magnitude earthquake? What the heck? I have never heard of that. Like having an earthquake simulator. That's crazy. That's actually insane. But like, in a really cool way. Alright. This guy's got a leather jacket on. I didn't have so much leather, man. I could have so much leather, man. Making me do all of this texturing. Insane. Simply don't have leather. It takes forever to do the leather. Alright. I think we're almost done with our little guy. I can see, I think he's got pinstripes on his pants, but I can't tell. It could be texturing that I'm seeing. I feel like it's pinstripes, sir. So I'm just gonna go with my gut. And I'm gonna give him some pinstripes. Because pinstripes are fun to draw. Because they go through everything gets warped. It's really good for showing dimension stripes. I'm a big fan of them. Woo! Yum. Alright. I'm just gonna finish off some final touches on the shoes. And a little bit just on the cuffs here. And oop, might go a bit darker. And just throw in a little bit shading on the pants. Alright. And some quick highlights on the gloves. Because I can see he's got that. He's got little glove highlights. I think we're ready to move on to our next character. Oh, almost forgot the goggles. I didn't forget though. You thought I would forget? Never. There you go. Oh, I should probably make that darker. There we go. Alright. That's another little guy down. I'm pretty happy with how that came out. I'm not sure if I'm super happy with... I might duplicate... Change this one to hard light. And have it... Yeah, that feels a little bit better, I think, with the outlines. Sounds like a sick museum. Yeah, it is. He looks so cool. Thank you. I'm so glad that he actually came out all right. I think I might just go in and... Because it's going to bug me if I don't. I'm just going to go over these eyes. Just so that they are dark. There we go. That's better. It was annoying me before. Alright. Who's next on my list? Who have I got? Let's do Happy Healthy Harold, I think. I think doing a giraffe would be fun. I think a little giraffe guy would be good fun. So, first we're going to duplicate the folder. I'm going to shrink down both of these reference images because they're massive right now. And stick them like there. Turn off that one. And we'll merge this. And we'll stick him in the corner. In the corner. Bam. Alright. We'll do Happy Healthy Harold. And then I might have to leave it there for tonight. Because it's getting late. I have cooking to do, unfortunately. I promise I'm going to keep the other characters that were requested. I'm going to keep the list. We'll do another stream so we can do more requests. And I'll save it to this canvas. Honestly, it kind of looks better than the actual character because no twigs for limbs. Don't say that. I'm dying. Oh my god. Stylistic twig arms and limbs. How many on your list? I have 4, including Happy Healthy Harold. So I'm gonna do one more, and then I'm gonna book in a second drawing request live stream. I'll probably do it. Let me quickly check. I mean, I'm going away for a little bit, but let's have a look when I'm planning on doing the next stream. So, actually, I will be free next weekend, currently. So I will probably do a drawing stream. Let's see. Am I free on Friday? I could possibly do it on Friday or Saturday. But we will be doing another one within the next week. Because, like, this is a lot of fun. If it wasn't for the stream going down, I'm not even kidding you, 4 times today, we would have definitely had more time for the drawing requests. Because this heat is just really giving my computer a hard time. For context, it's currently at 100 degrees Celsius, my poor computer. And that is after I've closed quite a bit of programs, but this heat, it is just struggling. So we'll do Happy Healthy Harold. Let's bring him in. So for those of you who aren't from Australia, Happy Healthy Harold, or just Healthy Harold as I think he's known as now, is a giraffe that would visit schools and it would be used to teach, oh god, that is an awful image, teach kids different life skills. So, very useful for, that is the same size image. Liar, you told me it was bigger. It just helps people learn different skills in schools. God, some of these pictures are so cursed. Wait, I found a, oh, this might be good. Looks like someone in the mascot suit. Oh god. Wonderful. There you go. It's Harold. Harold. The giraffe. Isn't he great? Isn't he wonderful? Coming with me, Harold. It's a massive image. Jeez. I know we have cursed full body Harold mascot. From New Zealand, but I don't know this. Wait, that's Gerald? He must have a different name, depending on where you are. It's fucking Jerry. He's Harold for us, okay? It's a little Harold guy. They redid his logo recently. But this is what he used to look like. Why is it not letting me... Okay. This is what he... Oh my gosh! Why you not let me click and drag? Copy image. You gonna work? There we go. That's what he originally looked like. It was his old design. He had gloves and everything. But you can see in the background of that other reference image that he has got blue eyes now. And I guess I'm going to give him a little neckerchief that's got Harold written down. I guess that's what we're doing. It's crazy that he's got different names depending on where you're from. I mean, not that crazy actually now that I think about it. It's pretty standard. But the good thing about a giraffe is they're already so close to a horse. So I will probably be able to use quite a bit of my horse abilities, maybe. Actually, now that I'm drawing him, this is not going how I thought it would. How does a giraffe look? Hang on, I need to grab some actual freaking giraffe pictures, because just seeing a stylized one is freaking my brain out. Let's see. Giraffe. Show me what a giraffe looks like. My goodness, they look so different than what I was imagining in my head just a second ago. This is the Toys R Us giraffe. He's not. He has a milkshake. Horse abilities. Hey, you leave me alone. I have horse abilities, alright? I mean what I say. Horse abilities are a real thing. Alright. I'm bringing in the big guns of realistic giraffe reference imagery. And there's not a single thing you guys can do about it. Alright. Realistic giraffe has entered the chat. And I'm gonna flip this guy so I have reference, because like I want to do obviously I want to do my own version of a giraffe, which means I have to know what a giraffe looks like normally. I think I should bring the chin down more. Oh gosh. Oh, why do giraffes have to be so weird looking? You have to have like long mouths and stuff. That's crazy. But I gotta say, I'm a big fan of their long necks. I think giraffe necks are cool. I wish I had a really long neck. Can you imagine how much more you could do with a long neck? Should be an emote. Horse disabilities. Oh my god. A giraffe is one of those animals that are cursed to draw from memory. Yeah, so true. Giraffe is just a special horse. Special. Hey, I like giraffes. They used to be one of my favorite animals before I learnt about other animals, which, from being perfectly honest, are just cats. I love cats. Actually, I used to be a huge turtle lover. Like, I love turtles and tortoises. to the point where I think it was for my God, what birthday was it? I think it was my 8th birthday. My family made me a tortoise cake. It was a cake shaped like a tortoise. I felt absolutely horrible cutting into it to eat cake because, like, you know, it looked like a freaking animal, and that was really traumatizing. Cutting it into the guy. I have to give healthy Harold his massive eyelashes, the big eyelashes, and then also got like big cheeks. Yeah, I have to give them big cheeks. I don't know what's going on with the mouth here. Does anyone know how to draw a giraffe? Don't mind the artist who's supposed to be drawing saying that. Oh gosh. Something about this is just not right. Something ain't right. Someone help me. I'm trying to figure out what about this looks wrong. That looks a bit better, I think. And then Harold has hair. He has like a super cool mohawk. Giraffe mohawk. Yeah. So cool. God, he looks like a snake. Something about this ain't right. I think I need to make this go up more. Maybe? Something about this doesn't look right. I can't put my hand on it. Also, can we just talk about the fact that Harold has both eyes on the front of his head in the logo, like a freaking predator, which I think is terrifying, implying that he's, you know, hunting things. I don't know how to feel about that. Should we go with the classic? Oh wait, no, even the new one has him with like his eyelids down a little bit. He's giving you like come hither vibes. There we go. He's got freckles. Longer neck equals more neck pain. Your giraffe looks like Loch Ness. I don't know how I feel about that comment. Nessie. Chicken cake? Hey, chicken's pretty cool. Predator giraffe going to school. Hey, I didn't design him, alright? I'm just drawing him. I think the part that's messing me up is that, like, they have him with, like, actual holes for his nose. I think I'm just gonna have to leave it like that. And make this more neck. More neck. And draw in the giraffe spots. So that you know he's a giraffe. Should I stick his hands in there because he's wearing the cursed black gloves? These things, which can I just say the gloves the mascot has to wear is so freaking cursed. Because, like, massive head, massive feet, and just have these tiny little human hands with black, like, rubber gloves. Why are we, oh my, what is going on in my chest? Not the hands, my brain zoned those out. Nah, man. I could give him, like, really human hands. Because, like, technically that's what he's got. Which I might do. How do you do, like, he's giving you, like, a little wave. He's giving you, like, a little, like, hey there, wave. A little, what are you doing over there, wave? I'm just a giraffe with human hands. Oh god, that is cursed. That is, I hate this. I hate this. Why did I, oh no, why did I draw this? I'm keeping it, by the way. I'm not getting rid of it. I'm keeping the weird human hands. So if you don't like it, that's your problem. This is just what he's like canonically, okay? And I don't even know where his hands are connecting. You know what? We don't have to worry about it. Should draw his feet instead. Toes out and everything. Cool shades. Alright, hang on. I'll do cool shades as the last bit. Alrighty. He's got like weird human hands. I'm gonna give him some sparkles. And I'm gonna give him, actually I've decided, he's gonna wear a little neckerchief that says Harold on it. So everyone knows who he is. There we go. Neckerchief that I'm gonna put Harold on. Alright. Let's line this guy. I gotta say, giraffe with human hands is not on my bingo card today for what I was gonna draw on stream. I think I want a bigger pencil. That's better. Yeah, was not on my bingo card, but you know what? This is just what you do when you're on stream. You draw what the people want, and the people want healthy Harold. That's what they want. They want healthy Harold, the giraffe with weirdly human hands and front-facing eyes like a predator. Terrifying. By the way, I just want to clarify, I mean predator as in like eating other mammals, because again, Harold does like actually good work with educating children, and damn if he does not have like super good eyelashes. I wish I had eyelashes like that. Really big eyelashes. The cheek is throwing me off, I think. There we go. Freckles for Harold. Yeah, it's not looking too bad. Not looking too bad. Oh, on his head? I could probably add shades to his head, honestly. Let's add shades. How do you draw shades on someone's head? I don't draw that enough. Okay, I gotta bring them more up. Probably forward. There we go. And then we'll do, oh, hang on, I'll turn the opacity on the fill down. There we go. Bam! It's got cool glasses on now. Is that what you guys wanted? Are you satisfied now? This giraffe would unironically work in a horror game. He's looking fucking sick. Good. Did I see Hubby Harold? in the chat? You guys thirsting over my Harold the Giraffe design? You should stop. Sounds like Krusty Ben is home from work, which means he's gonna come suffer in the office in a second. Just in time. I think the kitties are getting fed as well. I am surprisingly happy with how Harold is coming out. I have to draw his name. I have to put Harold on his... Whoa. Oh, I can't spell Harold apparently. Harold. What, skunks? Yeah. Harold, there's an O here. And a D. There we go. Don't mind how it's a little bit cursed looking. That's just how I had to get it to fit. We're not going to talk about it. We're not going to talk about it. That's just how he's going to look. Well, I am not. No, don't say things like that. I have a reputation. Hey, I'm not the one who's putting those messages in chat. Okay? That's you guys. These weird human fingers. And then we'll quickly color him in. And then we will finish up stream for today once we're finished with Harold. God, these weird human hands. So crazy looking. Oh, what an icon though. He looks so iconic. He needs to stop looking so iconic. Alright. It's gonna be easier if I just paint by hand, isn't it? Whoa. I gotta say, for like a super quick drawing of a giraffe, I think it's my first time drawing a giraffe. With human hands, no less. That's crazy. That's crazy. But, yeah. We've got some more streams coming up. I think I've got a stream for tomorrow night. I'll have to check. I am going to be posting my schedule. I'm actually going to be posting it. I know I said that last time. That was a lie. But this time I mean it. Because I'm sick of not having a schedule that you guys can refer to. And I want you guys to be able to know when we've got streams upcoming so that you can come join. Or you know when to look for VODs. Which reminds me, I have a few VODs I have to upload to the YouTube channel. If you haven't already seen it, I've got my YouTube linked in the section below stream where it says links, and I upload all of my VODs there for previous games that have been played, along with some clips and the like. Again, I always encourage you guys, if you have favorite clips or moments that you want to clip on here, I would love to see you guys clipping things. Makes me really happy when I see that you guys are enjoying stream. So, don't be afraid to do that if you want to do that. These freaking black gloves, man. easy. Honestly, this might be the best of the bunch. Harold? Probably. That's the thing, like once I start warming up a little bit, it gets easier to draw and stylize stuff. Which is why I initially started with another drawing, so that I could be able to do some more stuff for you guys. But I'm hoping next time we stream, it's not nearly as warm, so I can really go all out with the characters you guys send in. He's got beautiful blue eyes. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. Beautiful eyes. And I'm sure this is probably really interesting for you guys to see me working in real time. Because, like, it's hard to know how people, like, the, speed and whatnot people work to. Especially if you're just learning drawing. And I mean, this is my looser style, so normally I would spend a lot more time cleaning everything up and doing all the nice shading and everything. But we don't have time for that today, unfortunately. I might make the main a bit darker, I think. Not that dark. Oh, and I need to change these to... There we go. I spelled his name wrong on the thing. I did, and you know what? Don't point it out. I didn't say I could spell. I'm an artist. I didn't say that I was a speller. And he's just gonna have to... You know what? He made the neckerchief himself. And he also can't spell. And that's the story I'm going with. Because it's a lot nicer to think of than me misspelling the thing that I misspelt the first time. Thought I spelt properly, and then misspelt again. Which would be embarrassing if that was what happened, but like clearly, you know, I didn't do it. I didn't misspell it. So, not my fault. You know, if giraffes could spell, they wouldn't need to live in the wild. I don't know where I was going with that. Alright. I'm going to give Harold some little shading. Some quick stuff. Again, this man's giving me the eyes. It's like freaking me out a little bit. He needs to stop. He needs to stop. He needs to be stopped. Blur that out a little bit. There we go. Oh. Do we... Oh, I have to give him shading on the eyeballs, I just realized. Don't have it yet. And I want to give him just like the littlest bit of blush, I think. Just like a little... Just a little bit. Just to add some dimension. Oh! Look at that! What an icon. What an icon. Do a bit of highlights on the hair. I gotta say, for my last drawing, I'm pretty happy with this. I'm pretty happy with how Harold came out. Alright, so I think that's going to bring our stream pretty much to an end. So you can see we had Harold, the giraffe. We had, what was his name? I forgot it. Guy from Psychonauts. And Yellow Pony from My Little Pony. So we will be doing a second drawing stream to like do more characters. Stop looking at the, thank you Raz. It's not a spelling bee. Stop looking at the misspelling. Don't. Just ignore it. Just ignore it. You can't even tell there was supposed to be a word there. I promise you, just ignore it. It's fine. It's fine. What is this music, man? Give me silly music. Sillier music. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Alright. So that brings stream to an end. I hope you guys had good fun today. We'll be doing another drawing stream in the next week. If you missed this morning's stream, you can find it on here, or I will be uploading the VODs for everything to my YouTube channel in a few minutes. We've got on the docket, hopefully, either Monday, oh my god, I can't even speak, Monday or Tuesday, depending on what our favorite guest Cal is doing. We will probably play some more Slay the Princess, which has been a lot of fun. You can find the VODs for my first 2 parts of Slay the Princess over on my YouTube. We've got more Batman, the Enemy Within. We haven't had that in a bit. So I'll probably try and play that. We've also got more It Takes Two on Thursday night with your favorite dry alien, Ben, would be coming back. So if you don't want to miss that, that one's 8:30 on Thursday. And then either Saturday or Sunday, we'll definitely be doing another fan art stream. And I'll try and put the call out for that a little bit earlier in the week so that I can start gathering characters from you guys during the week. Otherwise, I'll, keep an eye out on here for schedule updates. If you haven't already, go follow me on my Blue Sky or my Instagram. That's when you'll be able to see any updates with stream or any messages about what's happening with the schedule. But this was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun drawing these characters. I am looking forward to the other characters we've still got. We've got Sakura Miku, we've got Warwick, and the Chromacopia album cover. And if any other characters come to mind, go leave it on my Instagram story where I've got the poll going, and I'll save all the characters that people are putting forward. Otherwise, thank you so much for coming, guys. I hope you have a lovely, wonderful rest of your day, however long that is. And hopefully you guys can make it to the next stream. Bye, everyone. Have a lovely rest of your day, and thank you so much for coming. Bye.